Welcome back, viewers. Garrett17 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at different shaders because they look nice. And if you don't know what shaders are, they're basically a mod that you could put onto Minecraft that make basically the atmosphere around you look really nice and natural, and stuff like that. There's built-in Minecraft shaders, super secret settings, but yeah, that's something else. But these are something that would make the game look like natural in a way, especially in a normal world like this. So I've set up a few command blocks to test different things. So we've got our day, night, rain kind of stuff. And that's basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through a few shaders that I've selected, and we're going to test. I'm gonna have my stats up like this. As you can see, I've upgraded to a GTX 980 Ti graphics card, which is a lot better than what I had before. And that would make everything run a lot more smoothly. You see, I'm getting 100, 200, FPS right now, and I'm recording, and I have my render distance up to 16, and I also have frame rate, unlimited like that. That's good. And I like my fog start like that because it's nice. Anyway, so let's get on with this. The first shader we're going to try out is Mr. Meep shaders. We're going to do light. Right, so this is essentially what a shader does. It makes stuff and makes it look nice. Now, light stuff, is not as heavy, like CPU and like requires, and it's less performance that your computer will have to like put on. Like, there's still more performance that you'd have to do because you have to render all these shadows and such, but it's not as intensive. So right, we got our simple. There's no real effect to the water. There's slight wavy effect. You could see that it's going up and down. Yeah, so there's that. But there's no reflections. It's just wavy vegetation. Is the trees waving? I don't know if the trees are waving. I think they're. I don't know. Let's look over here. Yeah, no, so no wavy leaves, just wavy grass. And a little bit of water waviness, shadows, and a good sun, that's good. So let's try, this is daytime, let's try night. Right, there's nothing too bad here. It's same thing, except darker. Let's go back to day. Let's see, let's try rain. Is rain anything different? So you can still see the sun. Yeah, there are a few bugs and glitches here and there for different shaders. I don't think that sun's supposed to be there. But overall, the lightings went down a little bit. It should be fine. Let's toggle that off. Right, so now, there are a few torch things before. There are things where artificial lighting like this is a lot darker. Where's the cave? Yeah, let's show a cave. I set up a little cave here so we could see sample lighting. So you got your kind of glitchy lighting coming from nowhere, and you got your Terraria torch kind of light. And here are a few torches that people would place commonly. Away, it's a little darker than it normally is in game without shaders. But right there's they luminous. They light up. Yeah, they light up. A little less than usual, but they have a little enhanced kind of glow to them. So there's that. All right, let's go through medium. Right, here in medium we got our glare for sun, we got wavy vegetation now. Yep, we got wavy. And we also have the water. Doesn't go up and down, but it's a bit wiggly, so you can see the distortions of the blocks and over there. Let's see, let's try nighttime. Essentially same thing. Rain. Let's try day. Oh, hit my mic. Right, sun goes away. Still a little bit of a sun glare, Enderman randomly everywhere, but, it's a little better. So, rain decreased, but you can still see shadows and such. Something not the greatest. And I have this kind of selection around my block. It's kind of odd. And let's take another look into the cave. Alright, so the same kind of lighting, random glitches there, but, it's still kind of dark and Terraria torches. Oop, open new inventory. Right, so now let's move on to depth of field with ultra. Right, so we went from light to medium to ultra. That's a good range. So we have our reflections, we have slight wave effects, we have also wiggliness in the blocks, we have our rays, and we also have let's see, glow, and we have basically what depth of field does is if you're looking something right in front of your face, the background is going to get all blurry and such, but if you look in the background, everything in the foreground is going to get all blurry. And that adds a touch of realism, and then we could have more rays, ooh, so special. And we could have our rain getting turned on automatically. So here's the rain. Looks sort of a little better. It looks kind of the same, actually. Right, so let's try night. Looks the same. Oop, we got our moon with rays. That's nice. Right, so let's talk about today. Cave, let's see what artificial lighting looks like. It looks... I forgot to put... Okay, well, I forgot to put on... I just realized my stats. That's something that I should probably have done. I'll just go back. I'll do it real quickly. So, artificial lighting, it's still the same. It's essentially similar. Real quickly, I'll go back to my medium because I completely forgot to put my stats on. Right, we have, this is the amount of FPS I'm going to do. Real quickly, I'm going to do light. Alright, there we go. So it's not too bad. If your computer can handle this stuff, then I suggest you could. But there we go. Here's motion blur now. Essentially the same thing, but we have this kind of blur to it, which adds something. This is something I would use more often than depth of field. Depth of field is more for like if you want to do a screenshot, something like that, because you're not really moving as much, and you wouldn't see the motion blur. But this is sort of like if you want to do like some kind of throat in the throat, and something's wrong with my throat. It's cleared now. Okay, that's unexpected, but it's over with. Now, if you want to do something like some kind of movie, something filmed, you shot like this, then you're gonna, ooh, camera, cinematics, ooh, cinematic camera and stuff like that. If you want to do something like that, I suggest you do something like motion blur, what this is. Or if you're just normally playing on some kind of PvP something, then this is good also. Ultra, same lighting, same that, it's all good. Right, now, let's move on to... That's normal ultra. Let's go on to Sonic Ethers. This is standard, just the low quality. Sonic Ethers really does a good job. They push their... What he does is he essentially gives all that he can to as much realism as possible. We got your custom clouds, we're good. We got wavy vegetation. Yeah, we do. We have reflections in the sun. Clouds, wavy. Is the water wavy? It's not wavy. No, like there's waves, but it doesn't actually visibly do that. Let's see. Is the water wavy underneath? Oh, screenshots. Enhanced mod. That's something I've accidentally pulled up. Right. So there's that. Right. Then let's check the nighttime. And we got our Terraria torch going. Artificial light's not too bad. It has a nice glow to their... You have a nice glow to your torches in a way. Seems pretty good. Ooh, got a dip in frame rate. That's not too bad. Still around 60. Ooh, oh, okay. But right, there's... I like how the torch is kind of like glowing, like it's too bright, blinding kind of thing. But still, yeah, it's still okay. There's some sort of fog in them. I'll put the day on, let's look at night real quickly. Night looks actually really nice. It looks dark and you can't see anything, but there's some shadows and such, and I think it looks pretty nice. But if there are like a few torches around like this, then it's ooh, something like that. Let's put on rain. Oop, rain. And the rain looks really nice in this too. You got your nice gray clouds of overcast, not network, just the overcast clouds. And we have torches dim a little bit, which is nice. We have, yeah, the Terraria torch doesn't work as much. Well, probably because it's day. Also, we have, it's the same thing. We have just nice, it's like all foggy in the background because of the rain. And I like the rain here. It looks nice. Right, so there's that. And let's go into, there's the FPS. Almost forgot to put that back on. Here's Ultra. Ooh, really tanky. But this seems to be doing just fine. We have nice custom clouds. We don't have really. It's more of just a glow, really. There's no real. Eh. But there we go. Yeah, look at that. I probably should apply my hand instead. So we have nice reflections. We have nice waviness. There's no distortions in the blocks, is there? There's no waviness to the water itself. That's fine. And we have nice wavy grass and nice wavy vegetation. There's that. And let's take a look at the cave. Yeah, so here's what I was talking about. There's a lot of fog in here. I mean, fog's not too bad unless you're playing something where you have to see far. If you really want to see far, then yeah. But if you're something that's just I think this looks nice with fog. It can get in the way at times, but I'm pretty sure it might not, depending on really what you're doing. And here's some torch, same kind of glaring. Ooh, yeah. And there's that. Yep. Did I just take a? Yep, I just did. And something just glitched out, but whatever. Right, so here's our, let's put nighttime on. Yeah, so it's the same kind of concept. Right. So, and let's have rain, daytime rain. Let's see how this is gonna work. I'm dipping a little bit low, 60. Yeah. So you have your nice, gray, and it's the same thing. Right. So there's sonic ethers for you. Let's turn the rain off. Right, let's go back F3 before I forget, and let's put on Sliders Vibrant. Now, the thing about this is it's unbelievably saturated with color. Look at that glare. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. This is like sort of. Ooh, look at that. We got our motion blur going. We have our super saturation of color everywhere. Of course, we have our wiggly vegetation. We have our waves. We have our. You can't really see through the water. It's not that transparent. Let's try out the torches. Do we have the terrarium torch? Yeah, we do. Oh, and everything's a lot darker. Everything is a lot darker here. So you're gonna have to place more torches if you ever need to. Yeah, this is more of an outside kind of shaders. Not so much as inside. We have our motion blur. What is this? Is this? I went on extreme first. Well, rip. So that's extreme for you. Do we have? Of course, we have rays. We have glare. So it's pretty. It's pretty okay. It's nice. But I wouldn't prefer something like this because it's a little bit saturated. It's too vibrant for me. I mean, then again, this is vibrant. But yes. Alright, so let's go down to high. Oop, I got a little something on my cursor, but it's fine. Alright, same thing, sort of with the glare. And we got our wavy stuff. Reflections are okay. Wiggly vegetation. Actually, I forgot to do nighttime. What's nighttime look like? Looks nice. Right. We have our. Keep taking. I got this new Black Widow Razer keyboard. And the F keys are a little off to what I'm used to, so I'm pressing F1 when I think it's F3, because it's right next to the 3, but it's throwing me off. So there's that. Yeah, it seems a little. It's dark really, unless you look at. I don't think you're supposed to get a glare from the moon. I don't think that's how it works, but okay, it looks nice. Let's try rain. How does rain look? Yeah, you got that little, you got little rain in your eye, and you got yeah. Doesn't go away with Optifine, I think but whatever, it's fine. It's a little touch of realism. I have our gray clouds, custom gray clouds, nice. So yeah, there's that. Let's turn our rain off. And we have our sun again. Because this looks more like, ooh, it's so pretty. Because I think it is. Medium. A little less, right? So this looks a little more really smooth and artificial, but it's medium. Right, so we got our reflections, doesn't, no waves. We have wiggly stuff, still not that transparent. Um, Vegetation is wiggly, and we have our really dark cave. This is an unbelievable amount of darkness everywhere. Actually, something I want to test. I'm pretty sure vines and double tall grass. I haven't tested this. No, double tall grass doesn't really wave. It should. I don't think it does. Right, because I haven't tested. Oh, there's one more thing though. Vines. Vines, I'm pretty sure are supposed to wave. Yep, they wiggle too. Alright, so let's try rain. Pretty sure cough. Rain is the same. Yeah, same rain in your eye kind of thing. Right, and let's try, lastly, let's try, did I just try to rain twice? Or I don't remember. Right. So we have our light, really simple, just sky reflections, not much of, I don't think there's that much of, land. And we have our simple glare, and of course the shadows and wavy stuff. Wiggly vegetation, and let's check out here. Of course, it's always dark. Yeah, so this is more of an outside kind of shader thing. So there you have it. Actually, one more time, day, night. Yeah, you got your glare from the moon. Yeah, so there's nighttime for you. And these have been the three types of shaders I've reviewed. Um, yeah, what I personally prefer is Sonic Ether's Ultra, because it's nice, it's realism. You got all that really fine texture going. You have the glare really doesn't matter to me that much, and your torches uh, light up a little more. But there's still that fog, but you know, I don't think it doesn't really bother me that much. But it's all preference to anyone who uses it. So anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hope you like the scenery. I think it looks quite nice. My face is a shadow. Why does my face have a shadow? That's odd. But anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and make sure to rate and comment and do all the stuff that people do in YouTube. If you like this, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. And thanks so much. You know, the same thing, intro and the outro, and you know, and yes, and then bye.